We treat AI like a coding vending machine.
Hmm.
You punch a prompt in, you get a snippet out. But that approach is actually completely wrong.
Yeah, it really is.
The future is building a custom coding environment. It needs to deeply understand how you actually work. Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're exploring a massive shift in software engineering. We're looking closely at DeepSeek Harness today.
It's emerged as a very powerful new technology. It's essentially a free, open source alternative to Claude Code.
Right. We're going to unpack what an agent harness actually is. Then we'll explore the architectural hurdles of local setup. We aren't just reading terminal commands today.
No, definitely not.
We're looking at why local sovereign environments matter.
We'll also explore building custom memory tools together. This is where the workflow completely changes.
Finally, we'll weigh it against Claude Code directly. We really need to see which approach actually wins out.
Yeah, it's a great comparison.
Let's start by defining the core technology here. There is a fundamental paradigm shift happening right now.
There really is. Developers are moving away from simple AI chat models. They're moving toward complex, personalized agent harnesses instead.
We really need to define those two terms clearly. What exactly is an AI model in this context?
An AI model handles the raw thinking and processing. It understands your requests and generates the actual text responses.
It's the brain inside the software system.
Yeah, exactly. But an agent harness is a very different thing.
How would you define an agent harness simply?
A framework that helps an AI interact with your actual tools.
That makes a lot of sense when you think about it. The harness is the hands and eyes of the system. DeepSeek Harness focuses entirely on that second structural part.
Right. It provides a flexible, plug-in-based architecture for the AI model.
Developers can extend it for many different custom coding workflows. So why are developers flocking to this specific tool right now?
Well, the first major reason is that it's completely open source.
Developers love being able to explore the raw code base themselves.
Oh, absolutely. They can customize DeepSeek Harness based on their exact daily requirements.
Another huge factor is that it runs entirely locally.
Yeah, that's huge.
This touches on a massive debate in software engineering right now. Developers want to tightly control their own secure coding environment.
They manage exactly how the system runs on their own machines. No proprietary code is being sent to a third-party cloud server.
It also supports multiple different AI models right out of the box.
Right. You can choose different models depending on your specific daily tasks.
And it allows for custom tools and memory workflows to be built. You can create workflows that match your actual human development process.
Flexibility is definitely the biggest advantage of this entire ecosystem.
Using a fixed AI assistant is like buying a pre-built gaming console.
Oh, I like that.
You plug it in, and you're stuck with its locked software. But DeepSeek Harness is like building a custom PC from scratch. You choose every single component to fit your exact performance needs.
That's a really great way to visualize the core difference. You start with a simple AI coding assistant first. Then you gradually build a more personalized, complex development environment.
But is building a harness just reinventing the wheel for the sake of tinkering?
Not at all. A fixed tool forces you to adapt to its invisible limitations. A harness gives you absolute long-term workflow flexibility. You build it once, and it scales with your specific evolving needs.
So it's a customizable workspace, not just a fixed tool.
Exactly. But because it's a custom environment, you must actively build it.
Let's look at the actual installation and setup philosophy. You have to prepare your local computer environment first. We aren't going to read line-by-line terminal commands here. The audience knows how to use a command line interface.
Right. But we should discuss the architectural hurdles involved in this setup.
You have to build a solid local scaffolding first. You need foundational tools installed securely on your local machine.
You're relying on core package managers to handle the heavy lifting. You'll check for Node.js and Git first.
Node.js is a runtime for executing JavaScript code locally on your machine.
Yeah. And you also need to install the PNPM package manager.
You are essentially establishing a sovereign development environment on your laptop. It isn't a simple, consumer-friendly, one-click install process right now.
No, it's definitely not. You are literally pulling down the raw repository source code. You're compiling it directly using local web development package managers.
After pulling down the repository, you build the actual harness. Beat. Then you launch a local web UI on your own machine.
This interface is where you work with your new coding agent.
But after getting the environment running, you must choose an AI model.
Right. You open the model selector inside your newly hosted local web UI.
You choose a model based strictly on your specific coding needs. DeepSeek V4 Pro is designed specifically for highly complex coding tasks. It provides much deeper reasoning for extremely difficult software engineering problems.
On the other hand, DeepSeek V4 Flash provides significantly faster responses overall. It's much better for simpler, everyday, repetitive coding tasks.
The selected model handles understanding requests and analyzing complex logic problems.
Meanwhile, the harness provides the structured environment where the agent actually works.
Next, you have to set up your core agent prompt. This is where the system gets really interesting to me. You give it strict instructions for handling your daily coding tasks.
You tell the AI to analyze the entire project structure first.
It must identify root causes before suggesting any actual code changes.
It also needs to explain its technical approach clearly beforehand.
It should only update the absolutely necessary project files.
It must strictly avoid making any unnecessary formatting changes to your code.
Finally, it must review the final changes for potential hidden issues. It has to keep the code base clean and highly maintainable over time.
It must stay perfectly consistent with the existing project coding style.
When completing a task, it must summarize the specific changes made. It has to provide the exact reasoning behind each specific file edit.
It should also list possible architectural improvements you should carefully consider.
Eat beat. I still wrestle with prompt drift myself.
Oh, it's very common. The AI just slowly forgets your original rules over time.
You write perfect instructions for the agent to follow closely. 3 hours later, it's suddenly hallucinating entirely new formatting rules.
Right, and that's why these rigid system guardrails are so vital. This highly structured prompt helps create much more consistent long-term results.
What happens if you skip these strict prompt guardrails entirely?
The AI might make unnecessary, messy changes across various disconnected files. It could break working code without you even realizing it happened.
You give it strict rules so it doesn't break things.
Exactly. And that brings us to the next massive conceptual phase.
Getting it running locally is really just step one of the journey.
The real power unlocks when you give it long-term structural memory.
You can customize how your agent understands whole complex software projects.
DeepSeek Harness allows you to build completely custom, specialized workflow tools.
You can create reusable utility tools for specific software frameworks.
It works great with popular front-end web frameworks like React.
It also supports modern back-end API frameworks like Fast API beautifully.
You can build robust tools for scripting languages like JavaScript or Python.
It even supports complex systems programming languages like Go perfectly.
These custom tools help the AI analyze your specific code base structure.
They can thoroughly review files and check project structures constantly.
They handle tedious, repetitive development tasks without needing constant human input.
But you must define a clear purpose for every single custom tool.
Right. You have to establish the required data inputs and the expected outputs.
You also need to outline the specific workflow steps involved internally.
Then you define the exact implementation approach for the new tool.
Building this memory system is like stacking Lego blocks of data.
Oh, yeah.
You assemble individual, simple pieces into a complex, highly intelligent structure.
You can create advanced memory systems and deeply personal workflows easily.
These systems store important project information and specific coding preferences safely.
They remember complex architectural rules that the AI can use later.
This directly addresses the massive cognitive load of modern AI coding. Think about how exhausting current chat-based AI interfaces actually are.
It's a lot. You have to explain your entire project architecture every single time.
You open a fresh window and you're starting from absolute zero.
But with this harness, the AI simply remembers your previous context.
There are 5 key conceptual steps to this advanced memory system. We need to look at how they actually reduce developer cognitive load.
Step 1 is focused entirely on comprehensive project understanding.
Think about inheriting a massive, undocumented, messy legacy code base yourself. The AI learns how to review that completely new software project automatically.
It knows exactly what critical architectural information it should review first.
Step 2 is building the actual memory system structure itself.
It dictates how project context and developer preferences are properly stored locally.
It reliably stores previous coding decisions for future automated background tasks.
Step 3 involves a highly detailed task analysis process.
The AI analyzes new coding requests very methodically every single time.
It identifies affected files and plans thoroughly before making any actual changes.
Step 4 tackles the actual code changes and review process.
The AI explains its proposed structural changes before editing any source files.
Then it reviews the final technical result for potential hidden software issues.
Step 5 is strict coding standards management for your entire engineering team.
The AI maintains strict, unwavering consistency with your specific formatting standards.
It meticulously follows your project-specific rules without constantly being reminded.
2-sec silence. It completely changes how a developer approaches a massive legacy codebase.
Whoa! Imagine an AI perfectly memorizing your entire enterprise architecture.
It really is a staggering shift in how we write software. The workflow adapts entirely to your specific human software development process.
It reliably follows your complex project rules and preferred coding style.
How does this memory actually speed up daily work compared to a fresh chat window?
Well, a fresh chat requires endless context setting every single time you start. Memory provides compounding time savings because the AI already knows your logic.
It basically learns your habits and adapts to your style.
Exactly. It stops being a standalone tool and becomes a true environment.
If DeepSeek Harness is this powerful, why would anyone still use Claude Code?
They are simply designed for very different types of software engineering users.
Let's compare them in a direct, head-to-head technical showdown.
Claude Code provides a highly stable, instantly ready-to-use coding experience.
It gives incredibly consistent results for strict production-level software code.
It is best for developers who want absolutely zero initial setup time.
They just want to focus entirely on building consumer software products quickly.
Claude provides a ready-to-use cloud workflow with much less configuration required.
It is a highly reliable assistant for important, fast-paced, client-facing projects.
But DeepSeek Harness is much better for developers wanting deep local control.
It is designed for enterprise users who want to aggressively optimize software costs.
It absolutely requires significantly more initial configuration to build the custom environment.
But it allows you to create fully custom, deeply integrated software tools.
You build an AI environment that matches your exact personal engineering process.
Is there a clear, definitive winner between these two different approaches?
It depends purely on what you value more in your workflow right now. You either want out-of-the-box convenience or you want total sovereign system control.
Claude is for convenience. DeepSeek is for total control.
Yeah.
Sponsor.
Let's step back and look at the big picture of this industry shift.
The era of simple chat-based AI assistants is ending very quickly.
We're moving far past just asking a cloud chatbot simple programming questions.
The future definitely belongs to highly personalized, local AI coding environments.
Developers will increasingly rely on bespoke automated workflows for their daily projects.
The digital environment will finally adapt to the individual human developer.
You no longer have to adapt your workflow to a fixed AI chatbot.
You combine the right underlying AI model with a well-designed, personalized workflow.
You create a virtual workspace that fits exactly how you build complex software.
This massive shift toward total personalization raises a truly fascinating philosophical question. If every developer builds their own highly idiosyncratic AI coding environment, Geet, an environment that completely memorizes their specific formatting quirks and mental shortcuts, Beat, will human engineers eventually lose the ability to seamlessly jump into a colleague's workflow? Thank you for listening. Keep exploring the future of code.